A very serious twist, this one. A third accuser, a third woman, has come forward, as revealed by the lawyer Michael Avenatti. What he has tweeted out is, first of all, a sworn declaration from this lady, including a photo of her. Julie Swetnick is her name. Now, what she declares, and this is important because if she was to be proven to be lying, she could be punished for that. So this is to be taken very seriously. She says that she attended house parties in the Washington, D.C. area in the early 80s, and that Brett Kavanaugh, the nominee for the Supreme Court, was at those house parties, and she alleges that he did the following: that he groped women there, that he tried to get them inebriated, that he was present at gang rapes at those house parties. Julie Swetnick, the accuser, also says that she was the victim of one of those gang rapes as well at one of those parties. She does not say, though, that Brett Kavanaugh was one of those who was directly involved. Very, very serious allegations here from a third accuser, just revealed within the last hour. We know that this sworn declaration from this lady, from the accuser, has reached the Senate Judiciary Committee, and that they are reviewing it right now, ahead of what we still think at this point will be testimony under oath from the Supreme Court nominee tomorrow, Thursday. There is no reaction yet to this, to these revelations yet, from either Brett Kavanaugh, the Supreme Court nominee, or from the White House, and indeed the president who nominated him.
Philip, as we're speaking, the Wire's coming forth with a reaction from the man himself, Brett Kavanaugh, saying that the allegations made against him are, quote, last-minute smears, pure and simple. He says he won't be intimidated into withdrawing his nomination, and that he has never sexually assaulted anyone. Again, on Thursday, it's going to be Kavanaugh's word against that of the first accuser.
Yes, it will. None of the other accusers will be there, not the one who came forward just within the last hour, not the second one. It will be the first one, Christine Blasey Ford, who will be testifying in front of the Senate Judiciary Committee. She will be doing this just before Brett Kavanaugh. This is a testimony under oath. It will start at 10 a.m. in the morning up on Capitol Hill. So we'll hear those allegations, those accusations directly from Christine Blasey Ford, the college professor from California, who says that Brett Kavanaugh sexually assaulted her while they were both in high school and while they were both teenagers. So those accusations will be made first, and then Brett Kavanaugh will be able to defend himself. And both of them will be questioned by all of the members of the Senate Judiciary Committee. That includes a lot of white male Republicans. In fact, all of the Republicans on that panel are men, and that is why they announced yesterday that they have recruited what they call an assistant. She's a prosecutor from the state of Arizona who will actually be asking most of the questions in their stead to make it look like they are not too out of touch. That at least seems to be the goal there. Tomorrow is going to be quite the day on Capitol Hill. Of course, we have to add a caveat now with a third accuser coming forward, and despite the denial from Judge Brett Kavanaugh, if this actually happens tomorrow, because so many allegations have now come forward, that the pressure on Brett Kavanaugh to withdraw is that little bit bigger now. And that is why he came out with a statement saying that he will not be pressured into withdrawing. The White House and the Supreme Court nominee still sounding at least confident that they can get through this whole nomination process.
Philip Crowther, and we'll be checking in with you both today for more reactions, and of course on Thursday.